Good morning. As the dean said, my name's Seth Hinkley, and I've been asked to talk to you about why my family and I pledge to support the American Cathedral. To fully tell you why my family and I believe that it's important, I need to give you a little history.
Seth, take off your mask. We'd love to hear. Thank you. Just for a minute.
I am a cradle Episcopalian. Growing up, we went to church every Sunday. I went to college at the University of the South in Sewanee, Tennessee, an Episcopal school, thanks to my priest and my father. And after returning home to Texas, I got involved in Episcopal churches in Austin when I lived there, and then when I moved to Houston for law school. All of those many experiences in church taught me that God loves each and every one of us. And because he loves us, we should love each other. Now, I choose to be an Episcopalian because our church, on the whole, tries to do what Jesus teaches us to do: love God and love our neighbor as we love ourselves. So when I told Dean Barclay Thompson of Christ Church Cathedral in Houston that we were going to move to Paris, his first words to me were, "Well, you already have a church home there. Go to the American Cathedral and be sure you tell Dean Lucinda I said hello." So in 2018, we began coming to church here. Now, the problem of being involved in your church for 20 plus years and your old priest knows your new priest is when you show up at the new church, you can't hide behind being the new guy. So within a month or so of moving here, I was asked to run the program Love in a Box. It was a task that I did for 3 years. And while doing that, I learned about the many other things that this cathedral does to love our neighbors, like feeding the less fortunate through the sandwich program and all the good work that the Mission and Outreach organization does. But the most consistent evidence that we see of loving our neighbors is the worship that we do here in this space and online. And I just want to take a second to thank the dean and the entire cathedral staff for doing so much good work during this COVID tide of getting us online. When we were locked down in the confinement, we were able to worship online and continuing to do that, especially with the punches that COVID keeps throwing to us. The staff keeps rolling with them. I think that everybody who comes up here talks about the music at the cathedral, and I love it too. But I think the three things that are most important to my family and I are, one, the things that we learn from that pulpit right over there, because we have some real quality preaching from our dean, our canon, and the multitude of guest preachers that we have come to the cathedral. The second thing is the inclusion of all ages in practically every part of church life, in both English and in French. And third, and most importantly to us, the call to anyone, baptized or not, to come and take part in communion with our Creator and our Redeemer each and every Sunday. Now, those things create a place where all belong and where all are loved, no matter who you are or how long you've been coming here, or how you come here, either in person or online. That's why my family and I support this cathedral, and I hope you feel the same. Now, that kind of ministry, both in person and online, takes a lot of time, talent, and treasure. And this cathedral needs all three of those things to keep the programs that we love going. So please, consider giving of your time to the Altar Guild or being an usher, or consider giving your talent to the choir or to the youth program, and consider giving of your treasure so that we can keep loving God in this wonderful building and loving our neighbors as ourselves throughout Paris and in the wider world. Thank you.